What about tight ends? How's it developing?
Just okay. JC has actually made some really good strides. I thought, had a good day the other day. Had a nice short yardage play for us, and he and Braden are the most consistent as far as just mentally where they are. Braden is he had a big drop out here today where he's just a little just taking his eye off the ball. He's got great hands, but just kind of real fast for him right now, and he's just not finishing a couple of these plays, but he'll be fine. But those two guys are doing a good job as far as functionally what we need. They just got to get better at it. And then Jalen is swimming. He's got a lot to learn, but I love his effort. I love his demeanor. I love his skill set. Luke Price, that's been a good move for us, moving him over there. Tough. He don't always look pretty, but he usually gets a pretty decent result. J.L. Banks is another guy that I think is a guy that could help us in some sort of role as well. And of course we got Davis coming in this summer, but it's been just a lot of coaching, That's a group that we got to make big strides between now and August 29th.
Offensively, were some of the issues protection or missed assignments?
No, we actually protected pretty good. Protection was decent. We just bad snaps, penalties, holding, linemen downfield, fumbles, drops, missed throws. That sums it up.
With the pads on, how has Sean Pollard looked at center?
So he's had a good spring. He didn't have a good day today because he snapped one. I mean, it was a bad. They weren't on the same page, and so Trevor wasn't ready for the snap, and balls, flying by him. So just miscommunication. But he's actually been really good. He's been really good. He's a veteran player. He likes it. He likes kind of being the leader in there. He's natural at that. But he can play all three spots for us if we need him to. But it's been good. It's been good between him and Cervinka and Cade Stewart and Giella, getting all those guys really quality work at center. It's given us the type of depth that you need to have at that position.
Has Jeffries kind of responded?
He has. He's up. I think he's gotten his weight. He's about 10 pounds heavier than he was, and he's right around 278 or so. But he needs to be 285 plus. So he's got some work to do between now and August. But he's a very instinctive player, and that's the thing that has been encouraging is he's competing. He's got a decent understanding of what he's supposed to do, and is pretty much in position. But he's just got to physically get better so he can be more productive for us.
Is Tyler Davis a guy at this point you see us being someone you can count on coming next to him?
Oh, we got to count on him. There's no question. We got to count on all them guys. We ain't got nobody else. So they're whether they're ready or not, we got to count on them. So we got a long way to go. That's what I told Todd the other day. I was like, he's getting ready to have twins, and I said, man, between them twins at home and all these babies you got, he's changing a lot of diapers. And that's kind of what we're doing. We're changing diapers every day with these guys. I mean, and we'll clean them up, put some baby powder on them. They look good for a little, and then they just mess all over themselves. And we got to change them again. So the goal is to get them potty trained between now and as a parent. One of the greatest days of our lives is the day your children are potty trained. Can I get an amen on that? Any parents in there? I mean, amen. I mean, that's like one of the greatest days ever. And it just takes. There's just a process you got to go through. Children don't just show up on this earth and know how to go to the bathroom, and it's the same thing for a bunch of young D linemen. They don't just show up and know the system and know the technique and do it right. So we got some work to do, but we'll get them there. Thank goodness we don't play this spring. That's all I can say. We got a long way to go, but that's why they call us coach. And it's kind of similar. We had some similar things last year in some positions, more of a flip side of things. But the biggest thing is the effort's there, the want-to's there, and as long as we got that, we'll get better.
On a different note, has Nick Saban made good on the steak dinner?
He has, and I'm gonna cash that thing in this weekend. So I've got to speak at a fundraiser down in Lakeland, Florida, Friday night, and then we're going on we're going down to the beach. So I will be cashing that in. Sometime between, I don't know when Cass got us booked going over there, but I will be there sometime next week.
How do you eat your steak?
I'm a almost well, medium well plus. That may shock you being from Alabama, you know. Most people, we just warm it up and, you know, throw it on the plate, but I'm almost well, you know. Definitely medium well plus, but I don't like I don't mind a little pink, but I don't like red. But I'm going fish. I'm going blackened grouper.
Blackened's
and a twice
the way to
baked
go.
potato. Yes, and some lobster bisque. I'm going big. I'm going big. Yeah, he did. He wrote me a nice note, and so I look forward to cashing that in. Hopefully, get a little dessert too.
Everybody come out healthy as far as you know?
I think so. You know, usually when Danny Poole doesn't come up to me in the middle of a scrimmage, that's usually a good thing. You know, he doesn't, you know, we get minor things all the time, and I saw a couple guys limp off, but I don't think we had anything major or anything like that. So we've been really fortunate in that regard. Although we've had several guys out. Landon Zanders was out. We're down a bunch of DBs right now. So then it's just toes, ankles, you know, Dalk's got a strained knee. I mean, it's just a lot of little things.
Goodrich and McMurray, they still out?
Yeah, they were out. Kyler was back today.
Okay.
He was back today. This is his first day back, but he's been out. He's been out for a while. So good to get them all back.
You talked about the kind of casual attitude on the offense. Was it evident from the start? Or was it
Yeah, right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. I mean, if I go out to the parking lot, they probably got cars packed, rooftop carriers, suntan lotion on the front dash. That's probably what happened. It was, and they just going to show up out here and go through the motions, and they got exposed today, which is what happens on our practice field. That's why we've been a good team consistently, is because when you don't have the right mindset on this practice field, you get exposed, and that's what happened today. I thought we got out-competed offensively, and again, flip side of that, defensively, I thought we did a nice job.
All right.
All right.